I was just talking to one of my homies, and he was complaining about this lockdown, this pandemic, and how he done lost so much money, and because he does promotions and so forth. And I told him, I said, man, I remember when me and this boy Herb from out West Philly did this party. We did this big party for Wendy Williams in Las Vegas. And I basically put up every coin I had. I think I even pawned my jewelry to do this event. And nobody showed up. It was a fucking nightmare. Wendy Williams was the mush. Her and her fucking Uncle Fester looking husband, Kevin. They both was the mush. And I remember the only people that showed up was 24 Fit, Jabril, and that's when he was fucking with Chanel. They showed up. The boy Ace Capone showed up with his crew and a couple other Philly cats. Other than that, it was a nightmare. Right inside Planet Hollywood on the Las Vegas Strip. We lost our shirt. And I was telling him I was ready to give up. But I was still gambling, playing poker. So right after that, Funkmaster Flex was having a car show down Atlantic City. And I rode down there with like maybe $1.50 in my pocket. I was fucked up. And I went and played poker. And somehow I sat at this table. It was like a sit and go. You got to beat everybody at the table to win the money. So it get down to me and this one other white boy. And we chopped the pot. So I had like $300 and something. I looked, they was having a Funkmaster Flex celebrity poker tournament. And I didn't know it was like a shootout. You had to win your whole table to go back to play with the celebrities. So it get down to me and another white boy. And he was like, look, bro, if you win, just give me my money back, because the tournament was like $300. I said, bet. I make it to the final table. Fat Joe was in that bitch. Some of the Dipset boys like Jim Jones and them. I think Jada Kiss was in it. It was like some New York shit, like a New York celebrity poker joint. And when we got down to the final three people, it was a Spanish dude that I think was related to Fat Joe, because he kind of looked like him. And his girl was behind us with a calculator. And she was like, if y'all stop now, y'all get like $6,800 each. And I was like, what? She said, if y'all stop playing now and y'all chop the money, y'all get $6,800 each. I was like, bet. So we chopped. I got $6,800. I was like, God damn. So at this time, this when Eddie Stu, this when Trendsetters, Limo and them was running around. This when 80 Babies, Rick and them was running around. They had their all little crews. So I come back to Philly and I'm trying to find a place to do something. So I go down to Rock Lobster on Delaware Avenue. And the guy, Mike Rose, that ran the Maniac Brewery. And he was like, I did a couple events at Rock Lobster. Me and the boy, Rashawn from Chester, he booked now. Me and Rashawn did a couple parties there at Rock Lobster on the Delaware Avenue. And it was so crazy we had to shut it down. So the boy, Mike Rose, was like, look, Reed, and this a white boy, you can come up to Maniac Brewery and do parties. I was like, well, what night? He was like, man, the only night I could give you is a Monday night. I was like, a fucking Monday night? But I'm starving. I'm like, bet. So I go try to get with Eddie Stu. He like, oh, Reed, I don't think it's going to work. I'm like, 80s baby Rick. He like, oh, Reed. I remember Rick was getting his hair cut in somebody's barbershop, and I'm talking to Rick. Rick was like, Reed, I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to do it on my own. I ain't have no choice. I was starving. So I'm always talking to Coco, and Coco was like, man, just add some birthday parties to it. I'm like, what? He was like, just find out who birthday party is around that time and add it, and that's going to bring extra people out. So that's what I did. Man, that shit started off. Matter of fact, the broad Miss Jersey that was trying to rap, it started off with the Jersey crew coming through there. Because at first, Philly wasn't fucking with it. And at this time, the boy Omar was running around with that fucking, Jabril and Omar and all them was running around, and Omar had that fucking Maybach. And the girl Sania from out Chester. So one day they came up there, and Once they came, wherever Omar went, the whole, damn near seemed like all the gold diggers, groupies, they was following him because he had the bag. Man, that shit went from a couple hundred people per Monday to the hottest fucking club, probably the last hottest continuous club, like a weekly, this city has seen probably since then. And after that, this shit, the Manny Young Brewery on Mondays used to be like how niggas fly to Atlanta. They were flying into Philly to come party at the Manny Young Brewery. From Carmelo Anthony, AI was a regular up there. I even did that party for LeBron up that motherfucker. And that was my get back. That's how I fought back. And I was telling my man after that, you know, I was just telling them about the ups and downs of the promo game. I said, I remember when Lightfoot and Platinum Productions, he was like, who? I was like, you know, all them Mother Day shows you see down Atlantic City, that's Platinum Production. Bill Ingram, Lightfoot, I think the Bull Walk got something to do with it. I said, at one point, they were ready to quit trying to do them fucking shows because they was getting hammered. And I just happened to go inside the Philadelphia Hair Company giving out flyers, and me and Lightfoot cool as shit. That's my man. And he was like, Reed, what you doing? I said, oh, I'm doing a party or something. I was doing something. And he was like, you know, I be doing them concerts. I said, what concerts you be doing? I ain't know. He said, yeah, you know, we be doing them old school joints. So he was like, I'm gonna need your help. I said, all right, I'm gonna sprinkle some gold dust on you. I'm just talking shit to him. And he said, yeah, we doing a Mother's Day show with Tina Marie and a couple other acts. I said, all right, Foot, if I help y'all, all I need you to do is let me do the after party with you. He was like, the after party? Oh, I need you to focus on the concert. I said, no, I am going to help you with the concert, but I need to do the after party. He was like, all right, you could do it. Man, that motherfucking concert, and they were on life support. That concert did one thing and one thing only. And then the after party was crazy. And then after that, I you know, I don't know what kind of debts they had or what they had going on, but after that, they start doing fucking after, because they never would do after parties, because Bill used to always be like, Reed, I'm not concerned with that. I just want to do the, make sure I get my money back from the concerts. Man, after that, next thing you know, Lady B, she on board. Patty Jackson on board. And after a while, they was making probably 100 and 150,000 on the after party. And because Lightfoot would always call me, Reed, you want in? And I was doing my own thing. I was like, look, dog, I appreciate it, but y'all go ahead and rock out. Because I never wanted to be in bed with everybody, because even with Lightfoot and them, it was some niggas that was hating. And I never said nothing to Lightfoot. I just let it go. Then with Coco was getting hammered, couldn't do nothing right. Coco called me one day, Reed, what you doing? I said, man, I'm getting ready to go to Atlantic City. He was like, man, can I ride with you, man? I just need to talk to you. So we ride down Atlantic City, and around this time, the boy Carl J was doing them fucking hair shows. Them fucking hair shows Carl J was doing, you couldn't even get in. You damn near couldn't even get in the casino. That's how crazy it was. So I took Coco over to where Carl J did the hair show. He talked to them people. Then I took him over to the Taj Mahal and the Showboat. And the rest is fucking history. Coco went from the homeless shelter to probably making $2 million in 2 years' time, probably making $1 million a year. So I'm saying all that to say that at any given moment, when you a flatfoot hustler and a real promoter, you're gonna make something happen. And this shit I'm saying is factual. These people are here to substantiate it. You know, life is about us sticking together and looking out for each other. If we do that, we ain't gonna never have no money problems on planet Earth. Never. Not when you got dizzy motherfuckers like me running around, because I'm gonna sprinkle some gold dust on you. Ask Rich Paul when LeBron and them was down 3 games to fuck the 1. And I text Rich, man, it looked like LeBron ain't gonna win, when he was back in Cleveland. After the first year he lost, and they looked like they was gonna lose again. And Rich said, yeah, I don't think we gonna win. I said, Rich, send me your address. He said, why? I said, I'm gonna send you my lucky silver dollar out there. Rich sent me his address the very next morning. It was in June. I think my daughter was just born or something. I went the fuck down there and sent that lucky silver dollar out to fucking LeBron and them. LeBron and them was down 3-1. When that shit went 3-2, I said, all right, they got a shot. When it was 3-3, I said, oh man, I said, this ain't gonna happen. Man, when LeBron blocked that fucking shot and they went on to win, Rich Paul hit me up, man, I love you, nigga, this and that. I said, man, go fucking kill yourself, bitch. He said, damn, I don't believe it happened. I said, man, that gold dust. I said, nigga, I'm the black genie. You have to have faith in your brother, man. Because long as you got faith, we can. Even with this lockdown, shut down, whatever you want to call it. They think they going to fuck us around, but they don't know. The black man going to bounce back even stronger. We know these routes and these routes, not only on this planet, but in this universe. Because this is where we come from. We're not the foreigners on this soil. We is of this soil. And I'm saying all that to say what I was saying to my man. I was giving him little bits and pieces of stories of my life and telling him, nigga, I've been counted out many times before on the mat, dead and stinking. And all you seen was a little shake in my neck, and next thing you know, I'm off to the races again. All sickness ain't death, soldiers. All we got to do is hold on and hang in there and support each other, and we'll never be broke on planet Earth. Because this is our motherfucking land. And with that said, do some fact checking. Because you know there's always some haters thinking a nigga lying. Do some fact checking. Because all what I say is the fuck the truth. Because for real, it ain't nobody on this planet I got to fucking lie to. This shit is factual. From the Wendy Wans, from the AIs, ask Beanie Siegel. Ask Allen Iverson. Ask LeBron. We've been doing this shit. Philly is the #1 mecca of the players. It's just sad and unfortunate that they put the suckers in the spotlight, but they know when it's time to call some niggas to get shit done, who to call. And with that said, truly may the force be with you.